Hello Libra, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and I'm here with your What's the Tea Tarot reading for the week of June 9th, 2024. In this reading, I'll be drawing one card from the What's the Tea Oracle deck and one card from the Heart's Hidden Secrets deck. I will then clarify both of those cards with tarot. Please remember, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible that not every message that comes through today will resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's meant for another Libra watching. So if the message fits and resonates, take it, accept it, claim it, hit like, share, and subscribe. And if it doesn't, just kind of leave it by the wayside. It's just not your message, so please don't force it if it doesn't fit. With all that said, let's try to hop on your timeline now and give you some insight for the week ahead. Tapping into the Libra Collective now for the week of June 9th, 2024. What do they not see coming? What do they need to know about? And what do they need to prepare for? We'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. We have carless. Carless could mean that some of you could be experiencing an issue this week, yes, with your vehicle. In my private readings, this also can show up as like an electronic device issue or maybe even an appliance issue. For others, this means something is coming towards you very quickly. The three cars on this photo are moving very fast. You can tell that they're driving quickly. And bottom of tarot, I always say, is what you don't see coming. Bottom of this deck are issues that you will have to contend with this week, but to a lesser degree than the card that's on the table. Obsessive lover, perhaps that's the person that's coming towards you this week. This is someone who can be dangerous. They're a bit toxic. I dislike using the word narcissistic, but that might be how you view this person. This is someone who's very possessive. They feel like they own you. Then you have in their head, they're overthinking, stressed, and overanalyzing the situation with you. And yeah, bad habits. This person could have toxicities, whether it's personality traits, spending habits, drugs, alcohol, you name it. This could very well be you. This might be a week where you have to do some shadow work and confront or deal with, I hate to call them demons, but whatever toxicities you feel that you have. We all have them. Overspending, overeating, smoking, drinking, you name it. And then unfazed. So I like seeing that there. If all of that is tied up with another individual, an external source, it looks like you're pretty unfazed by it. Maybe it is you who's just moving on and moving past that particular individual or situation. We'll see what tarot has. Please further clarify carless for the Libra Collective, or provide them with any other information you'd like them to know this week. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. And we have realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. So maybe some of you are dealing with some toxicities. That's a very healthy thing to do. Doing some internal work, maybe having a spiritual awakening. For others of you, you could be coming to the epiphany or understanding that you need to leave a particular situation, relationship, or individual behind because it is too toxic, or it's a toxic cycle you no longer want to be part of. And in that case, you could very well be moving very quickly away from it. Bottom of this deck, we have lusting, forbidden, non-committal sexual energy, depth, awareness, importance, value. Yeah, definitely some hermit mode going on here. I feel that in the cards, or a four of swords, or maybe even a hangman. There's just some suspension here of trying to look within, or possibly even see the deeper or broader meaning of something in your life. And then pride, arrogance, ego, and stubbornness. Could be that toxic karmic you're dealing with, could very well be you. So just be mindful and take that all how it resonates. Carless, please clarify carless for the Libra Collective. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Carless, clarified by judgment. Why the judgment card? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Judgment is further clarified by the Five of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Realizations. Why realizations for Libra? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Realizations clarified by the Page of Swords. Why the Page of Swords for Libra? Why the Page of Swords for Libra? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Page of Swords clarified by 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Look at you with all the new beginnings. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, the Empress, the Sun. What? The Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, a Death card. Something's coming back around again. The Magician, the Devil. There's your toxicity. For some of you, it is a toxic relationship. Ace of Swords. I go a little deeper when it's only a 2-card spread with a 6-card clarification. So I'll give you some signs of who you could be dealing with. Don't kind of poo-poo or dismiss the message if none of the signs resonate with you. But you could be dealing this week with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again. Could be a Libra, which would be you, but could also be a Taurus. I have Leo here. Again, heavy on the earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Capricorn. And that's as far as I'm going to go in terms of depth right there on what you don't see coming. So, in respect to love, you do have an individual that wants a rebirth with you. This is an individual that you have had past conflict with. I don't know what that conflict was, right? I'm not really delving into your past, and it'll be different for each of you. But there was a lot of tension here, maybe even a feeling of loss. Could even be a feeling of betrayal if one of you kind of stepped out on the relationship. Now, I will say that if this is not a past person, maybe you didn't have that type of betrayal. Maybe the two of you just disconnected or lost touch. This is definitely a past lover. And I'm going to read this a couple different ways, but the first way I want to read it is that there is a past lover that wants to come back and basically win at all costs to reunite with you. They see you as the 9 of Cups. They see you as being single. They do see, or they hope that you're single. They do see you as kind of completing, I want to say like checking all of their boxes and fulfilling all of their wishes. You're like the ultimate person. They're obsessed with you. They cannot see themselves with anyone else, and they really don't want to think of you being with anyone else. So I do see this as like them wanting this rebirth. I also had the death card there, meaning something has to end for something new to begin, or they want the relationship to transform in some way. It does appear that you are receiving some sort of communication. This is a chatty communication, very talkative communication. I don't want to say in an immature way, but in a small way. So it could be like text messages. I'm not really getting this big in-person conversation, at least not yet. Ace of Swords is just kind of hiding under here, like in the what you don't see coming. But it looks like for some small communication, this person might say to you, I've realized, or I've had this epiphany or this understanding that I love you and you're everything I wanted. I'm so sorry. Let's begin again, right? I have a lot of love for you. In this cup, the love is so great that the love overfloweth from the cup. So many of you could be receiving some type of message this week from this person of like, hey, we're two single people. These two cards are the two singular cards in the minor arcana portion of a tarot deck. So it's almost like we're two single people. Let's work together. Let's come together to build the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is not just money, but it's affluence. It takes years to build a 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles for me are years in tarot, so that's like 10 plus years. That's someone looking at the future of their life and deciding they want to build with you. I do believe this person is making an offer for let's buy a home together, let's move in together. The Ace of Pentacles is, yes, something that they're manifesting, that they want, they're hoping and praying for it, but it's also an offer that they will make to you in order to try to plant a seed that they hope you will accept, and that it can grow over time. The two of you can work at it to actually grow the 10 of Pentacles. There is a passionate new beginning for those of you who want to take this person back. Does appear, this is the phallic symbol of tarot, so it does appear to be a lot of passion. You could both find one another very attractive. The Empress card is also a card of birthing something. So again, could be that the two of you have children together. For others of you, during these passionate exercises, the female here, the feminine energy could conceive a child. So be mindful of that if that's something that the two of you don't want, or this is too early stage in the reconciliation process. But I do see a lot of happiness here eventually in this relationship, or I do, and especially by Leo season. So I feel as if there's a small communication and those talks continue. There might be some physical activity between the two of you in the interim, but it does look like there could be travel Eight of Wands. This is rapid speed. This is movement, swift action. So it's quite possible that after this conversation, maybe the two of you have one or two sexual encounters. There could be some traveling between one another if you're at a distance. This person is really hoping and praying for this. Yeah, they want a total transformation. It's almost like, hey, let's use all of our tools and resources to make this happen. I know, I almost feel like they're going to be begging you. And like I said, this is coming in very quickly, this message. You do see this person as a toxic partnership, or you feel that the two of you are kind of on this hamster wheel and going through the same thing over and over again. There will eventually be a very sit down, open conversation, a moment where the two of you can be very honest. This is the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Truth. So this is all like the what you don't see coming is, okay, if we're going to do this, we need to address these toxic patterns that you have, I have, or triggers that we have in this relationship, or we need to deal with what happened in the past, whatever betrayal or conflict there was, so we can plan a future together. And in that respect, I do think a lot of you will be saying, okay, I'm going to accept this pentacle. This is the Knight of Pentacles. They're holding the Ace of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, you decide to give this a go. You'll put up some boundaries with this person. I just saw the Seven of Wands under there, but it does look like for most of you, you will make this happen. For others of you, I think it was last week's reading that I had said you may receive some news about having a child, particularly those that have had some difficulties with conception. It looked like you were either have the possibility of being connected with the surrogate, or being approved for in vitro fertilization, or something along those lines. Now, some of you received the news last week that you are pregnant, or that your surrogate is pregnant. In that respect, congratulations. For others of you, you received the word last week that it's a go. Maybe the surrogate passed whatever, test they had to. The two of you are now a match. You've been matched. Something like that was occurring last week. So for some of you, you got the green light, the thumbs up. For others of you, yes, you or that other person is pregnant. But for others of you, you find out that yes, it's a go. And then the procedure takes place. The Ace of Wands, this new beginning that I do believe everyone involved in this has a lot of passion for, and I don't mean that in a sexual way, but in a very yes, we can do it kind of way, right? This is the creative wand of tarot, so it's yes, you found a way to be able to accomplish this, and in that respect, it does look like there is some fertility here, possibly the news coming in Leo season, so towards the end of July, going into the middle or end of August. It looks by then that 3-month mark, 2 to 3 month mark is when you're told yes, the procedure was successful, or yes, you are pregnant, something like that. For those of you who are even trying now, maybe you don't have any fertility issues or what have you, but either way, it looks like if you're trying, if you're Ace of Wandsing it, it does look like some sort of pregnancy. For others of you where this is not love related, it does look like you're moving very quickly towards some new financial endeavor, whether you're looking for a new job. Some of you could work with vehicles, whether it's in a leasing, automotive, perhaps you're a mechanic. There's some new job opportunity. It looks like wherever you are, there has been conflict at your place of employment, and it doesn't have to be with cars, so please don't dismiss it. But I do see that where there was conflict on the job site, you do start to become curious. This is also a card of curiosity. You do become curious. You almost have an understanding that you need to leave this job behind and look for something better. And in that respect, those of you who do go out there to try to have this passionate new beginning in your financial world, it does look like there's a very solid job offer coming in for you. It does enable you to reach the 10 of Pentacles. So you could be receiving information to go to school. Pages also learn things. So perhaps there's a new skill that you want to learn, or a skill that you want to increase. Go from a 9 of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles, kind of learn more about a particular skill, or expand the skill you have. In that respect, I do see a very solid job offer. For those of you who are looking to do like a side gig to make money, very well could be the week that you get this creative idea of like, yeah, I can do this again, like that epiphany, that awakening of, yeah, I can make that work. And in that respect, there is that new financial opportunity, but it is one that you are physically creating. You didn't just hope and pray for it. It's like a new job or a new side project that you're starting. For those of you who are single and you're ready to get out there into the world, put yourself out there, you could be communicating with individuals that you are matched with on dating sites. For others of you, you are going out and about. The Nine of Cups card could also talk about someone who's happy and going out for drinks and meeting other people in a very singular way, right? Because it is a singular card. So it's the Nine of Pentacles. And in that respect, it does look like you have the option, the opportunity, if you are putting yourself out there, to meet someone who is just as single as you are, just as abundant as you are. And it looks like it very well could be a new match in love. You have all the aces here. You have this mutual adoration you will have for one another. You both have the same long-term goals. It seems like you're aligned. There's a lot of sexual energy between the two of you. You will find one another very attractive. And then below here we had the ace of, well, the Magician holds all the aces. But it does look like you do have the Ace of Swords. This may require you to let go of that toxic former partner that you had. For those of you that have someone lingering, an ex that's lingering, would require you to let go of that person. And that may be something you do this week. You may have recently met this new person. You've really hit it off and you decide, let's go on some more dates. Let's get to know one another. Let's see if our vision for the futures are aligned, right? Or our values are aligned. Do we think and feel the same way? I think you have a lot in common with this new person, even though they're of like a different astrological element than you are, Libra. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I definitely see here the potential for something really beautiful. If that's the case, some of you could be telling your ex, I've met someone else. I don't want to reconnect with you. You know, when this person contacts you, some of you may say, I've already met someone else. I've moved on. I've moved on. And in that respect, this person could become very obsessive with you. They are lusting over you. They want you. I'm going to go a little deeper. They are stuck in their ego. They're very stubborn. This person does not want to let go of you. I think it was your reading a couple weeks ago where I said, could be one of you, could be you or your person is kind of hanging on to the back of the bumper while the car's trying to drive away. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. So if that's not you in this scenario with an ex, then it's your ex who's coming back around again. It's like they don't want to let go of you. They don't see themselves being happy without you, and they certainly don't want you to be happy without them. So for those of you who have moved on or are planning to move on with someone else or just interested to see what else is out there, I think once this person catches wind of that, their anxieties, I'll say, will get the better of them, the best of them, and they become very possessive in an extremely unhealthy way. So if you don't want them to know what is happening in your romantic life, you may want to check your security, your privacy settings on any online social accounts that you have. But that's what I have for you this week, Libra. Until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.